Kill, I do funny voice, therefore now I get millions of subscribers because I do the funny voice.
No. No, you don't.
Okay, so we're in a stage now where we have to, where we're just waiting for the next mission to reveal itself, and in the meantime we just do random city shit.
In the pilot of Sherlock,
Yes.
I don't know if it was different than the whole season. Maybe it's just because they were introducing everything, and it felt new and exciting, and that's why I liked it more. But then they start doing like the whole like overarching plot with Moriarty and all the stupid bullshit, and I don't care. Even though I do, because the guy who plays Moriarty is really cute. But I don't know. I just wasn't a fan of anything after the pilot.
Oh shit! Got it.
But maybe it was also because the pilot was definitely my favorite case that they solved.
That person just ran through
because
the
it
car.
involved.
They are running through the car. Sorry, yes.
It's called A Study in Pink.
A Study in Pink.
A Study in Pink, and
Sounds like a drag name.
A little bit, yeah. But it involves this like woman who's dead and who's dressed all in pink.
Fuck! Stop roping me into your weird shit.
It turns out that a cab driver is murdering people left and right. Yeah.
Were cab drivers in the 1800s?
Well, no, this is modern.
It is?
Yeah.
Okay.
It takes place in the modern day.
It does?
Yeah. The show, yeah.
I had no idea.
Really?
Yeah. Well, I never watched the show.
No, fair enough.
But I'm surprised I never heard that or anything.
Wow. But no, it takes place in the modern day, which is what made everyone so excited about it.
Right.
I think it's because that's new and different, and I do appreciate that. I appreciate the new and different. Yeah, because the cab driver was murdering people because he had an incurable disease that was going to kill him, so he wanted to outlive as many people as he could.
That's
just straight up.
I don't feel bad for that. That's demented.
Oh yeah, it was fantastic, and that's why I loved it so much.
That's like, you never seen any of the Saw movies, have you?
No.
Well, I saw the first one. The first one I think is very good, but most horror franchises, they get dumber and dumber as the series goes.
Like horror movies.
Fair enough.
I just don't.
I mean, it's less of a horror as in like jump scares and stuff, and more like kind of psychological horror.
I like psychological horror is my favorite kind of horror because jump scares are boring as fuck, and that's what everyone does.
Easy.
But I love psychological.
Yeah, Saw is more about like the scariness and of the suspense and like the scariness.
Yeah.
It's like the I guess scariness because like the situations are like I guess real to an extent, like it's not gonna happen to you in real life, but like you understand they're not doing some crazy shit you would. It's more about the suspense than it is about the actual like scares or whatever.
Yeah, like
because well, like
no, go ahead.
Okay, we're not good at this.
No,
So the killer is a cancer patient, has cancer, like brain cancer or something, dying, whatever. And the people he targets are people who take their lives for granted.
Oh,
like the
that's
people,
interesting.
like they're like people who complain about shit, or like I remember one of them like famously was maybe it was like his first, like the most memorable, I don't know, but someone who like had made like a suicide attempt or something, and he was like, Did you cut yourself because you truly wanted to die, or did you just want attention, or something,
Ooh,
And then
I like it.
and then like the death trap he puts them in, sometimes like is based on whatever like their deal is.
Mm-hmm.
So I think like maybe one of them was like the guy had like cut his wrist to get out of the trap or whatever.
Yeah.
And the whole deal is like the guy tried to commit suicide or whatever, or like suicide attempt, whatever, and then it's like. Well, if he actually wanted to die, then he wouldn't be fucking, trying to escape the death trap.
Yeah.
So he's like, how much blood do you shed to stay alive, or whatever.
Yeah. Oh, I like that.
And then,
That's
so the people he targets are people who, who aren't either, people who are we're wasting like the gift of life, I guess, because he's dying from brain cancer,
of course,
he doesn't have much time left, so he's showing these people, how valuable life is.
Yeah.
And one of the people who escapes one of his death traps, like. Once she escapes it, like if you escape it, you're free. You're good to go.
Yeah.
And she says like she has a much like she comes away with a much greater appreciation for her life as a result.
Oh, wow, I like that. That's cool.
Yeah, it's
That's
something
fun.
different.
Yeah. I will say that I think I liked Get Out a lot more than I liked It.
Well, it was, kind of just
It was
weird.
stupid.
It was intentionally. It's Stephen King.
I know,
They're
but
they're kind of incomparable. I feel like the two.
Yeah, but at the same time, like, I mean, they're both horror movies. But,
I suppose. Well, they're very different kinds of horror.
Yeah, but I liked Get Out a lot more because it focused on the psychological racism.
Right.
And that's what I liked.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's probably the only part of the movie that I liked.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that was, like, I felt a lot more scared for the black guy than I ever did for any of the kids.
Right.
Like, fuck those kids. Like, they deserve to fucking die. Preferably slowly and horribly.
Well, one of them did. The little one didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah, the little one who didn't do anything wrong is the one who died.
Yep.
God damn.
Mm-hmm. Well, we'll see what happens in the sequel then, I guess, when they're all adults.
I am curious because I love the cast.
Yeah, I'm curious.
They put together.
I just want to see more fucking Bill Skarsgård or
I know.
as Pennywise. I want to see how they do the fucking the famous library scene where he's just yelling and being a goofball.
Yeah, I'm curious.
Mm-hmm. What's going on here? Hey,
I'm gonna jump on something.
Hey, Cop Man, what's going on? If someone called me Spider-Man, I call him Cop Man. Hey, Cop Man. Just for a laugh.
God.
Alright, oh yeah, I remember this part. I remember Donkey referenced this part in his video. He was like, this part where you have to follow a dust trail or something. Oh, hey. Ooh. Wait. Ah, there it is. You gotta rotate it.
Very cool.
So, yeah, track the residue, the chemical trail.
Ooh, that's actually interesting.
Because we're in Times Square, and this is where I gotta do this shit first. I know people have fucking made fun of this bit. I'm like, it's whatever. I don't really care. Okay, boom, and then this one. Well, yes, but there's this is a different one, I think. Wait.
That one.
Yeah, but there has to be one more on the edge there.
Yeah, so maybe it's that.
But that's a twofer, yeah. So, okay, so it's this one, yeah. And then this one. Welcome to Spider-Man, where you line up lines of coke. That's what ABG. That's the second video game they would say. What were they on? Coke? I think they were smoking crack during this game. Stupid shit like that. Yeah, back in the day it was innovative, so you're like, and at least like, I think that's one of the reasons why people like James Rolfe and don't like Doug Walker, because James Rolfe has always been said to be a super nice guy in real life.
And Doug Walker's a douche.
Whereas, Doug Walker's apparently a douchebag, so.
Aw, that's kind of sad.
And also because I feel like James is able to separate like the character from who he really is.
Yeah.
Like people who have met him, like I remember Aaron met him, I think. Oh, dead end. Said like, he's the most like chill, like quiet kind of guy, whereas the video game nerd is all loud and cursy and shit.
Yeah.
And that's not how he is in real life. So he doesn't let the character, become like, he doesn't let the shoot become a work,
Oh yeah.
It's a character he plays, and he doesn't like get away from that,
Yeah.
Running up the wall, boom. Alright, following this dust trail. So this is, I guess, this is the path that Octavius went on after he let the chemical loose in the city.
You a crazy motherfucker.
He is.
Whoop.
What's Otto doing up here?
Sorry.
Whoop, found it.
Yay, I did.
My eyes are glowy. Whee! Oh, he found his lair. Found his evil lair.
I'm sorry, but the evil lair is overdone.
I just like the word lair.
I mean, yeah, it's a fucking funny word,
What do we got?
but, like, I legit give no fucks.
So I've played a little bit past the part we stopped at, just because I was by myself and I was bored and I wanted something to do, and 2K19 hadn't come out yet. So
Yeah, fair enough.
So there's some cool stuff to find in this room.
Okay, great.
And lights turned on.
I am excited. Bless you.
Corrupt liar. Anyone who makes like fucking manic like writings on a fucking he still does the. Doc is just obsessed with audio logs, it seems.
Just more audio logs.
Evil. Mascot. The Green Goblin. So yeah, the Ock just likes making fucking audio logs, it seems. Oh, whoops. I think I did that one. Yeah, I think that's the end of that. Anything over here? Yeah.
Looks like Otto's been studying Sable's tech for weaknesses.
Mm-hmm. See, that's kind of the threat. Like, this is why Dr. Octopus has always been sort of on the upper tier of like dangerous Spider-Man villains, because he's got the physical danger because of the fucking arms and shit, but he's also extremely smart.
Yeah.
Oh
He
shit.
can go toe to toe with Spider-Man's smart and probably win.
Certain government agencies spent years trying and failing to do that. It took Otto a few days.
Of course it did. Because Otto was a GC.
Looks like Otto recorded messages for his crew.
Mm-hmm.
Alexei, I've followed your career with great interest. The world sees you as a witless dullard. I see a warrior with a poet's heart.
What?
I know you desire freedom from the battles you feel inside. Help me achieve my goals, and freedom shall be yours.
Are you just saying random shit to sound smart, sir?
I think he's saying big words because he is smart.
I mean, yeah, but...
AKA Crazy Pants and Crazy.
What's going on here?
It's rare for me to admit this, Mr. Gargan. Clearing your debts was more difficult than I anticipated.
A lot of criminals, a lot of crimes.
Demanding individuals. But once the reservoir job is finished, your financial obligations will be finished as well. Otto Octavius is nothing if not persuasive.
He just sounds like a totally different dude. That doesn't sound like him at all now. He's
yeah.
changed so much.
I like it, Maggle.
Otto in exchange for a clean slate. Criminal record expunged. Gambling debts erased.
So when you go to each like table and find out like what the motivation is for them for each guy helping him.
Old man Vulture. I've tangled with him more than anyone else here.
Indeed you have.
Ooh, what's that?
Let's find out. What am I looking at?
Power source for Vulture's wings gave him spinal cancer. And Otto's developing an experimental treatment to save him.
There we go.
Even though these people are criminals, like they all, have motivations and they all have, something they want to do. And Vulture is, dying.
Miraculous wings should have brought such horrors on your body. Thankfully, you're now working for me. When our work is settled, the treatment I've developed will cure you. You won't shuffle off this mortal coil just yet, my friend.
Ooh.
I like that, they went to the they're not just helping him because they're all evil. They all have their own reasons for doing it.
Electro. Total live wire, that one. Electro's big pipe dream is to become pure energy.
That's right.
Doc actually managed to modify his harness.
Hey, so Electro's the only full on
Crazy bitch.
Yeah, crazy bitch. Yeah, the rest have all kind of understandable motivations. Like, I just want to be energy. What we got?
Max, when you first conveyed your dream to me, I thought you were insane. Pure energy. But as I dove deeper into the problem, I discovered a way to give us both what we desire. I promise you, when we are done, you will be pure energy. Or so close to it as to make the difference irrelevant.
Ooh.
Okay.
This is fun. I like this.
Yeah, I like reading. I like all this backstory stuff.
Yeah, it's fun. It gives you, it makes you it gives
Adds more dimension, more depth to the whole deal.
Totally. But as I said in my capstone, a villain with a motivation and a backstory does not an interesting villain make.
Otto's rage is driving him. Neural interface is exacerbating it.
Mm-hmm.
But his hate is genuine. He'll destroy the whole city to hurt Norman.
I mean,
That he will.
yeah.
Norman's kind of a douche, but
He kind of is, though.
kind of the worst. But
You are the worst. You are the worst. You are the worst.
can't really scan anything there. Where's fucking where's our buddy? Where's Negative Man?
Try that thing? Go back.
Is there
No,
prompts?
like over. Wait.
Well,
go back.
that's like the final thing, I think.
Oh, that's the final thing?
Right.
Okay.
So I'm looking for one last. He just sleeps on a mattress.
That's so disgusting.
There must be something here that reveals what Otto's planning.
Maybe he's not here.
Well, he's not here, yeah, but.
Well, no, look, the negative man stuff is probably not here. It might not be here.
That's not it. Oh, is it this?
Martin Lee.
Yeah, there it is.
Can't believe this is the same man I knew at Feast. Seems like Otto and Lee have more of a history.
Thank you for the medication. It's helped some, but the episodes continue to go stronger. Things haven't been this since I was bad since I was a child. Ooh. I feel like I'm barely in control. Yesterday in your hospital address, I came close to blacking out. Seeing him shake his feelings, I thought I'm not buried. I'm not sure what's wrong. I can't live in a shadow like this. Since he was a child, so he's had this whole thing since he was a child.
Maybe.
I mean, that's what it seems like.
Mm-hmm.
What we got here? Got the demon masks over there.
Oh, Martin. When I first realized it was you targeting Osborne these past weeks, I was shocked and saddened. But then, as the situation evolved before my eyes, I felt inspired. You took the bold steps I had always dreamed of, Martin, and you took them without hesitation. I am honored now to join you on this path towards true justice.
Yeah.
I like it.
Because we know Martin has a thing against Norman. We just don't know why.
I'd like to find out why.
I mean, it sounds like maybe these two knew each other or something.
What's this now?
What's this now, indeed?
I must have used this map to plan, but it's blank.
Or is it?
There's something here I'm missing. UV bulb. Huh. What did happen?
Okay.
What do I do?
I gotta turn the lights off or something.
Maybe.
Must be a way to get that lamp on.
Let me just scan. Nope. Scan. Thank you. There it is. Oh wait.
There we go.
Boosh.
Hidden markings.
Mmm.
Otto's tasked the villains to destroy Oscorp.
The villains.
The villains.
Trying to take apart Norman's empire piece by piece.
Nice.
Seems like the last stage of the plan is a direct assault on Oscorp.
Yeah, figures.
What's Vulture doing in Times Square? Electrode's disabling Oscorp power plants. Makes sense. Rhino's targeting Oscorp shoreline properties. Which is he hitting first? And why? Scorpion must be trying to poison the city's reservoir. Another Oscorp-owned property. He's going after the Devil's Breath anti-serum. Using something called Icarus?
Okay, so now we have an idea of what's going on, I guess.
We do.
Is that it?
Yep.
Okay.
Alright, next time on Games and Show.
Oh, wait.
This is it.
Oh, okay. Wait a second.
Hello, Spider-Man.
God damn it.
We've never been properly introduced. I'm
Otto Octavius. There is no Icarus, is there?
No. Martin needs no assistance to secure the anti-serum. Icarus was a ruse to get you into position.
Into position.
This is about the part where you run, dude. Why didn't his fucking spider sense go off? Why
Yeah,
should have
for
been able
real.
to tell that was gonna happen. Oh shit. Oh god.
The mask reminds me a little bit of Bane.
It does a little bit, yeah.
Are you okay? What's happening?
Stuff.
Things.
Yeah. Travis, yo.
On it right now. There's a record of the lab. I'll find it.
Great. Oh shit. I'm Spider-Man. You can't just trap me. It reminds me of the Tobey Maguire sounds. Oh, fighting, but we're fighting. Boss fight time.
Oh, by the way, we need to watch Spidey 3 at some point.
Yes, we will. It's on Games and Chill.
Woo! It is on the Netflix.
Oh, that's right.